Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I did a monthly playlist last month and that seemed to do okay, so we're doing it again for October. It is one of my favorite months, as it is of many. My birthday is in this month, and so is Halloween, of course, and so is Nico in this month, and also apparently in every video at this point. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? But anyway, so many different directions. There's spooky, just general, autumnal, cozy. There's, you know, kind of mysterious, eerie, existential. Hopefully this playlist is a good combination of those things. The first song is Tissue Shoulders by the Maccabees. The Maccabees are one of my favorite bands. They're so good. They're very much like just sort of a soft indie feel, but in a very, very unique way. They've got a very distinct sound and I love it. Tissue Shoulders is it goes hard. It's got a very melancholic building energy that just feels like it fits the vibe, in my opinion. The next song on the playlist is Les O's by the Unicorns. The Unicorns are also such a good band. Les O's is a crazy song. The lyrics are kind of creepy, like, you know, I think that's part of why it fits the vibe, and then it's also just kind of like a kooky type of sounding song. Like, the instrumentals are very interesting, and I can imagine just jamming in a graveyard to that song. Okay, song number 3 is Spooky Ghost by Teen Suicide. Also one of my favorite bands who I've listened to for a long time. This song is very much just lo-fi, low-key, very much like indie emo, I guess. The lyrics obviously are very spooky, and I think that they relate to the season very well. And just in general, I feel like it's a good sentimental song to ponder the fall leaves to. Now a super explicitly Halloween song. We have Halloween by Billy Cobb. I think this is definitely not the only song called Halloween, probably not the only song called Halloween by Billy Cobb. Billy Cobb, if you don't know, I think he's most famous for basically, or at least how I found him was through these Weezer parodies albums, but like they're still really good. Like, it's like basically like if Weezer released more stuff. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, he sounds just like Rivers Cuomo, but he makes a bunch of his own music, and of his own music is he makes Halloween EPs like almost every year. This one is from quite a few years ago, but it's just a super classic retro Halloween banger. Alright, then we have Spiderhead by Cage the Elephant. This song is super classic. I think most people know this song. The lyrics are kind of creepy, and the imagery that the title Spiderhead invokes just kind of also fit with the eerie vibe. And it's just kind of got a little bit of a rougher edge to it, and I feel like that goes with the month. Next up is First Taste by Fiona Apple, which, I don't know, there's just something about this song that feels autumn to me. Like, I don't know, the spider imagery, the like sickly sweetness of it, and it's just a dang good song, so why not listen to it? Okay, obviously we need Halloween by the Misfits, because what kind of playlist would this be without it? Misfits go hard, they always do. Like, how can you have a Halloween playlist without at least one Misfits song on it? And if you're gonna have at least one, then the one song needs to be Halloween if it's an October playlist, so that's what I have to say about that. Then we have Death at the Movies by Car Seat Headrest. This is from one of their earlier albums, and it's just such a beautiful stream of consciousness style song. I love how gargly and like grainy and distorted all of the audio is, like in the the vocals. And it literally is, like Car Seat Headrest always delivers, it literally is both a song about going to the movie theater and an existential like lament about death. So what better song for October? Alright then, Scary Monsters and Super Freaks by David Bowie. Again, like, what would this playlist be without it? It's sort of like it's pretty much my quintessential October freak song. Like, play this in the streets at night while I'm getting to be a ghoul about town, you know what I'm saying? Then we have Flies by Aubrey Keys. This one is definitely just sort of like an indie folk, very much an intimate sound. It kind of reminds me of like Soccer Mommy, but like it's a male vocalist, and I don't know, it's better in my opinion. But anyway, the production is really minimal, and just the whole theme of the song, I guess, and like the idea of like decomposition, which is what Flies invoke for me, feels very October. Okay, now I have a second Billy Cobb track. I'm sorry, I had no chance of making this playlist without putting at least 2 Billy Cobb songs on it, and honestly, you guys are lucky there's only 2 of them on there. But this one, my favorite Billy Cobb Halloween track, Dear Friend Who Watches Me Sleeping by Billy Cobb. I don't even know what to say about it. It's like emo pop punk. It's like creepy, scary, banger. I just want to scream it at the top of my lungs. Switching gears majorly, next is All Your Secrets by Yo La Tengo. This song is just a very like hazy, dreamy, sort of melancholic, I guess, feeling, and it just makes you want to zone out and, you know, stare out the window at the fog. And that's also a perfect vibe for this month. Then we have Baby You're a Haunted House by Gerard Way. Yes, that Gerard Way. Obviously his solo stuff. And yeah, if you know anything about this artist, like, you know, he's got the spooky theatrical stuff down. And this song really delivers. It's definitely got a different type of feeling than like any of MCR's stuff. But it's a feeling I really like. It's more like nostalgic and low-key. Okay, final stretch. This is a song I just found recently. It is called Twin Peaks by the band Surfer Blood. So it's named after one of my favorite shows ever, Twin Peaks, which Twin Peaks is a very much very quintessential October show. That and Gilmore Girls, in my opinion, are like the duality of October. But if you like beach fossils or waves or any of that type of stuff, I think you'll really like these guys. They've got those jingly guitars and stuff, but then there's also just this kind of like underlying emo and spookiness that's perfect for October. It's just a very solid indie rock track, and I feel like the whole theme of the lyrics and everything about it fits very well. Okay, second to last, we have Factories by Pop. Now, I'm definitely biased because Pop is, as I've said so many times before, like probably top 3 bands ever of all time. And of course, they're not gonna miss with this one. I picked Factories because it's so fast and loud, and it's got a really nice, intense vibe, and also a very spooky, eerie theme, which is very, very like dark and gloomy, which I just thought fit really well. Okay, finally ending it out with She's Kerosene by The Interrupters. This is a song I found a really long time ago, but I hadn't listened to in forever until recently, and I forgot how good it is. It's kind of like ska punk, very much upbeat and energetic, and just, I guess, the rawness of it and the energy and the liveliness felt like the perfect way to end off this playlist. Okay, so that was the entire playlist. Nico is, again, trying to encroach. Thank you for watching this much of the video. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you got something out of this video. Maybe just, even just a couple songs if you liked it, and that'd be cool. If you knew any of these songs before, let me know. And if you have any suggestions for songs that would fit this vibe, even though I know it's a little all over the place, but I think you get what I'm saying. Anyway, let me know that too. The playlist Apple Music link is in the description of this video. And that's about everything I have for you guys. Don't forget to check out my Ko-Fi. I have a Halloween up. What is that, you may ask? I don't know. That's up to you to find out. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a very, very enjoyable and spooky October full of great music. And bye! Until this heart starts breaking, throw your tears 'cause she don't mean it. This landscape used to be so scenic.